I did see, I think the most recent post, or one of the most recent posts on your Instagram, you've done a socially distanced concert, right?
Yeah.
Sold out in Tower.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was cool. We were just trying it out to see if it worked, trying to be safe and be responsible. So Tower Theater, we hold about 1,200. That's the capacity. We had about, and then the socially distanced show, our cap was 200.
Yeah.
So a lot of open space, which was different. The audience being seated the entire show is different, and just people not being up on the stage and that whole like interaction was a lot different. But I tried to do, I guess, like produce the show around that
the need for that.
knowing people were going to be seated and things like that.
Got you. Yeah, I'm sure that it's fun to, as an artist, to have to do that, right? To have to adapt and kind of, get your creative juices flowing and be able to present to that kind of, community. But you've had, this year, last time we did the podcast, you were working on the new album, and the new album came out this year, right? How's that been? How's everything going with that?
It's been dope. I can't complain. The album came out, I want to say June, and we peaked at number 3 on the iTunes hip hop charts. Yeah. On the overall charts, we were like number 26, I think, something like that. And so, and we held it for, a couple weeks. So, man, I'm still just, riding that wave, I guess, and just, enjoying it, and still, we still have a couple videos to drop from it, and it's just, it's been a roller coaster, but a fun roller coaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of all the years to drop a new album, right? 2020 for everybody's like great, but I think I was listening to something the other day saying that kind of everything that came out before COVID happened, like the charts kind of like froze, which has been great for everyone who had music out, right? Because people aren't jumping on in their cars or searching new playlists. Like they've got your music then on their mind and it's staying there, which is great. Because what better to have that music, and for you, like, great, it's more exposure and stuff too.
And I struggle a while because my original date would have been in May. Yeah, and so we all know, like, March, COVID was like shutting everything down.
That NBA game was the 11th, right, of March, I think. Yeah.
And so so whenever I pushed it back, I was trying to decide whether to just push it back or just wait until COVID was over. And so I just by the time June rolled around, I just kind of realized that it was going to be a while before it went away. Yeah. And so I had put out, I think, a song already, and people were just, I felt like people were craving like something that wasn't to get their mind off of it. You know what I'm saying? Off of what was going on. And so I said, man, I just need you to do it, because like, here we are, December, and it's still it's still a big part of our everyday lives and how we move and operate. So I'm glad I didn't wait, because had I waited, I'd still be waiting for it to be over. I'd still be waiting.
And I'm sure there's so many lessons in the album that are relevant to what's been going on.
Yeah, that's the thing too. And I recorded it took me about 3 years working on that album, so I knew, like, it was 3 years worth of work. And not only that, like, I knew there was a lot in the album that I wanted people to hear now that I feel like applied to what was going on today. And so it's been good. I love the artwork. The artwork's really good. The album cover looks really cool. That's a friend of mine, Nazario. He's a great artist. I just sent him the photos and kind of just told him what I had in mind, and he just took it and went with it, and he did an amazing job. So